Rains came off, the fields turned green. The war drums faded from the scene. The people breathed, the markets grew, and everybody said we made it through. But under songs and harvest grain, the old infection still remained. A heart that only calls God's name when comfort dies and trouble came. They cried for rescue, not for change, just enough grace to rearrange the pressure, not the soul inside, so the sickness learned to hide. There was peace in the valley, but the idols never died. Hands raised high to Yahweh, while the bell stood by the side. Every victory faded, every savior passed away. The problem beneath the peace was still there, waiting to wake. Othniel came like a steady flame, strong and clean with an honored name. 40 years and the land stood still, but silence doesn't mean healed wills. The moment that the leader fell, the people ran right back to hell. Not because they lost the fight, because their hearts were never right. Relief can masquerade as life, calm can cover inward strife, and people love a painless cure that leaves the deeper wound secure. There was peace in the valley, but the idols never died. Hands raised high to Yahweh, while the bell stood by the side. Every victory faded, every savior passed away. The problem beneath the peace was still there, waiting to wake. Then came Ehud, left hand hidden, a scandal wrapped in strange provision. The mighty king brought crashing low, a throne dissolved in comic gore. The proud man laughed, the servants waited, blind to judgment activated. And somewhere in the blood and shame, Yahweh mocked the pride of kings. But even 80 years of rest could not repair the human chest. You can kill the tyrant outside, still leave rebellion locked inside. So peace is not the same as healing, and rest is not the same as kneeling. No judge could reach the poison part, buried deep in Israel's heart. But Christ came down to break the cycle, not with swords or tribal idols. He bore the curse, he crushed the grave, the king no judge could imitate. There is peace in the valley, because the Lamb himself has stayed. And the problem beneath the peace was nailed and buried.